So in this video, we will learn why we use beforeEach. As you can see in all of our test cases which we have used, we reuse this line again and again. We have written this piece of code again and again, which is creating the instance of our math service. See, we have called it to test our this test case and again for this one and so on. This is not a good practice, right? This is where beforeEach comes in. So inside our f describe, we can write beforeEach. This is also provided by the Jasmine framework. So inside this, we can write whatever statement, whatever logic we need to write, and it will make sure that it executes every time we run all of our test cases. So every time a test case is run, this statement will get executed inside the beforeEach. So we can take our this line, which is initiating our service. We'll just take it from here and put it here. After this, what we need to do is, so as we are declaring it inside our describe block, we will declare the service first. So we'll say let service of type math service, and then here we'll just call it. So service equals to new math service. We'll initialize it here inside the beforeEach. Every time we will initialize a new math service, we'll create a new instance. So inside the beforeEach, we will only create the new instance of our math service, and we have declared it here before on our describe block. And then every time we can just use this service.add, service.subtract, and we can remove all of this code where we don't have to reinitialize it again and again. Also, you can see that all of our test cases passed. So you can see that the test case is still passed even after doing the beforeEach. So we know all of them are working correctly. If you still want to test it, you can just do console log and you can write my test just to see that it's actually printing this statement 3 times or not every time. So how many test cases we have? We have 1, 2 and 3 test cases. So we should see this console.log 3 times. So if I inspect it, see, we have got it here, my test. So 1 and then 2 times here, total making it 3 times. So if I refresh it, we should again see it. Yeah, so my test and then my test. So we have got 3 console.logs. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video where we will discuss after each.